So we have to discuss on the number of rational term and irrational term. Okay, so look at this, how we will approach these kind of questions. So the point is, suppose we have to expand x plus y power n. Okay, so you know how to expand these things, correct? So if I'll ask you find out number of terms, you can say answer would be, sir, n plus 1. Okay, now what I can ask you, I can ask you so many questions like number of rational term, rational term. Okay, I can ask you number of irrational term, irrational terms. I can ask you sum of rational term. Okay, I can ask you sum of irrational terms. So while handling these kind of situations, what I would suggest you guys, just always be orthodox under these kind of situations. Don't follow some tricks, okay, because tricks has some limitations. Okay, but if you'll follow the orthodox method, okay, you will get the result in all different cases. Okay, so look at this, how will you approach? So first, write down the general term. Okay, suppose the general term is general term. I am not using any formula. Okay, I don't want to write here tr plus 1 because I haven't taught you this thing. Okay, so how we will approach? We will approach directly. Okay, so you know that here power is n, so general term will start from n, so ncr, then x, then y. We can put y to the power r and x to the power n minus r. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to break x, y into primes. Okay, into prime number. Okay, now look at this, now you have to observe the powers. Okay, and you have to play with numbers. Okay, you have to observe the powers, you have to play with numbers. Suppose that, like in this kind of situation, you may be comfortable with this part or you may be comfortable with this part. Okay, so choose any one of them. Suppose you got this as the comfortable situation. Okay, now you know that what you are trying to calculate, whatever may be the question is, you will search for the rational terms only. Okay, suppose that you got number of rational term as 20, so don't you think that you got this question as well? Number of irrational term will become what? N plus 1 minus 20, correct? And if you got rational terms, don't you think you can add them? Okay, so if you got rational terms, now you can also find sum of irrational term by doing subtraction, sum of everything minus sum of rational terms. Okay, so always go with the rational terms. Okay, now to make this term, this general term, to be a rational, you know that this power, these two powers has to be integer. Okay, keeping this thing in your mind that n belongs to natural number, natural number, r belongs to whole number, n should be greater than equal to r. So these, under these parameters, you have to find out the situations where these terms are rational. I hope you got the rough idea. While we will solve illustrations, you will get better understanding. Okay, let's move on to the illustrations.